Hello, hi, hello from London. It's Eleanor Grace here, and I'm welcoming you to the A1R Psychic Radio Network and Moonstruck TV, where you can watch our shows live on stream as well. And I feel that this is just a great day to start with some magical readings that hopefully we will be getting through in my show here today. I'm a natural psychic reader. I was born this way in the Lady Gaga script. That's exactly who I am. And I connect to you, to your voice, and also to your energy, that aura that is all around you. And I do many readings here in the UK and all over the world. International clients have been with me for over 30 years. I like to use cards. These are my romantic cards. These are Victorian ones, and you can see all of the images that are on here. Very sort of romantic, sentimental pictures that we have. And I'll be using these cards in answer to all of your questions about love and romance. Is your partner coming back to you? How do you feel about him? How does he feel about you? And vice versa. All the ladies and gentlemen out there that really want to have some psychic guidance. So these are my tarot cards that I will use to connect through to all of your questions about love and romance and opportunities, perhaps for some partnerships to reunite. So we're looking at everybody reuniting together, which is our theme this week. And with regard to career and all of those questions on the career path, we're looking for success and opportunity. And I'll be digging deep here into my crystal ball. And you can see that this one represents quartz, crystal, and citrine. And this is all about your career, all about how you can motivate yourself, get your mojo back, get motivated to look for some different opportunities for success. Where are the possibilities for you to be able to shine, for you to be able to really walk tall and say, this is my life and this is where I want to shine. So I do feel that this is an important development in your career, and this is how you can perhaps identify the pathway that you want to go on, identify which way you wish to turn next. So let's have a look at some of our questions. Susan in Luton is here. She's ready for a reading. Hello, Susan from Luton. You're not very far from me. I'm just up the road in Hitchin. So how are you today, Susan?
I'm very well, thank you.
Okay, all right. Now then, let's have a look at you. I'm just going to start by shuffling my cards here and seeing what comes through straight away. And then we can focus just on those issues that are coming in. So I'm connecting to you, and I feel, Susan, that you are now looking for a new pathway, actually. I think you've had enough of the old one and you want to discard that and start again with like a clean sheet of paper. And I feel that that's around you. You've got this card here. It's about you making a lot of noise here, Susan, really shouting out and as loud as you can about what it is that you want to have in your life now and also in the future. So with this romantic card, it is about success, and this brings you an opportunity. It's a golden opportunity for you to be able to shine. And here you are as well. If you look at the cards on screen, you can see here that you're a very independent lady. You have your own mind and you want to make a lot of progress here in your life. You're on a pathway waiting for something to happen with regard to this man. So I feel that there's going to be an opportunity to get back together, to really talk and communicate. Have you had that difficulty over the last few weeks, feeling restricted, Susan, and feeling as though you couldn't really go in any direction, couldn't really say anything too much? Has that been your experience, Susan?
I had no growth in my life.
Sorry?
I had no men in my life.
Yeah, so you're feeling restricted now, and this is an opportunity for you to attract this man to you, because it's a man who I don't see him in your life at the moment. I see him somebody that has already been involved with you, and he's making a connection. So you know him. It's a person that you know. That's what this means. So is there somebody that is on your mind that you're waiting to speak to? Perhaps that's the better way to phrase this, Susan.
Oh.
Yes? Okay. So there's a person that you're... Well, it's certainly a person that's around you, and a relationship is next. So I think that you are isolated at the moment. You're feeling as though your hands are tied at the moment and that you haven't really got any opportunities. But look, here he is again. This is the card that you've chosen and selected. And I'm giving you this because I feel that even though you are feeling sometimes a little bit shy, holding back on the world, this is a time that you're coming into your own. You're going to be feeling very confident and wanting to explore. So it's a new you that I feel is coming in. Now, I'm getting a lot of spiritual connections around you. There's a great deal of spirit here, Susan, and I feel that this is where you feel perhaps protected. I'm just looking here into the crystal. It looks like a great big blue sky for you at the moment. There's lots of blue, pale blue, aquamarine in there, a lot of healing colours that are around you. So I feel that there is somebody who wants to let you know that life is going to be so much better for you in the coming months, and not to be too concerned about the restrictions that you're feeling at the moment. But there's, I think, maybe 3 or 4 souls in spirit who are showing a great deal of love and support to you. There's a lady that's here. I do want to go to Kathy or Kathleen or Catherine, and that's a name that's associated to you. And I also have a Robert as well. So think about those names, because they will connect to you in the next few weeks. And maybe you're being told of those names as well if you don't identify with them straight away. But this is an abundant picture for you. Are you looking for new work, are you, Susan? Is that something that you're thinking about at the moment? Hello?
I just thinking about the name Catherine and Robert, because
Yeah.
I know that I've got an aunt called Catherine,
Yeah.
and I know that I've got a cousin called Robert.
Okay. So they're in your family, aren't they? They're family.
Yeah,
They're
they're
and
family
that's
members.
where... Yeah, so you're going to be gathering together. I think there's a lot of spirit around them, and you're being given those names from spirit. And I feel that there's a lady here who is wanting to say hello to Catherine, to Rob, and to you. And it's like you're all connected together. So I feel that there'll be a reason for
That
you
must be my
to...
grandmother. That must
You
be my
just remember...
grandmother. She passed over 6 years ago. Not 6 years
Did
ago,
she?
7 years ago.
Yeah, well, she's here. She's here, sweetheart. She's here. And wanting to send you a great deal of love. Are you okay? You all right, Susan? Yeah. It's all a bit emotional, isn't it, sometimes, when spirit comes through. You okay? Well, she's going to give you a helping hand now. So this is a time to be joyous and a time to be positive and to lift yourself up, and remember that when we pass over, it's not the end of the story. You know, she's here to say hi and to hold your hand and, you know, to really make things work for you. Did she have a dog, or do you have a dog? Because there's dogs that I'm seeing here that are around, and I feel that they're great friends. When you're being told that in spirit, they're great friends that you're about to meet and people that you're about to greet as well into your life. So let me just, can you answer me? Are you looking for this new job? Because I feel that there's a contract, there's a conversation. It's like an interview, but you're going to do really well, because here you go, you've got this uplift here in your life. And you will be feeling grand, really grand here, Susan. So I wish you all the best here for your upcoming new role, because you're taking this on. I feel you're having a makeover as well, darling. I've really got you looking at your nails, your outfits, your hair, and making the most of yourself. Are you there, Susan?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, good. Are you thinking of doing that? Are you wanting to? This is the Emperor that's coming in now, and this is a corporate group. So you'll be offered something. There's like government in the background, so it could be an authority, local authority that you're talking to. But it's a good outcome, and it's good news. And I'm going to wish you all the best here with that challenge, because, you know, life is going to get sweeter and easier, particularly for those family members that I've mentioned here to you, which is Kathleen and Robert, and also your grandmother, being with you in spirit, looking down on you, wanting to hold your hand, and telling you that even when you were very, very small, you were shy and nervous, but this is not a time to worry. You know, try and put those worries and concerns away. This is now a time to celebrate that she's come through and that she's going to help you. So I'm going to give you lots of love and lots of light as you're going forward. And that's for you, Susan in Luton. And I do hope you've enjoyed your reading. And remember, maybe light a candle for your grandmother. Maybe do that, because she's shining down on you and bringing you a great deal of fortune as well. So there you are, Susan. Thank you very much for coming in to the show, and I hope you enjoyed your readings there. You can always go through as well to my website. I am on gracedestiny.com. And Christy in McDerna is here. Hello, Christy. Hi, and how are you here today on this wonderful afternoon? Where are you from?
Good. How are you? I'm from Georgia.
Oh, hello, Christy from Georgia. Okay. Now, is there anything that you want to connect to very quickly and very specially today? We've got a lot of spirit around here, Christy. It's coming through in the reading.
Well, I would like insight into my relationship. My boyfriend, he just returned, moving in with me. And I was just wondering if you see him staying and how you see us playing out.
Okay, all right. Got my romantic cards ready. So we're ready. Off we go. So, Christy, just say stop when you feel quite ready, and then let's have a look at you and your relationship. When you're ready, say stop. Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, lovely. Let's see what's coming straight through from the top here. I feel that, yeah, I think you're going to have to get used to his ways, Christy. He's here. Very laid back, though, and really feeling as though he's a bit entitled. I think that you're going to have to do a lot to make him comfortable, to make him feel very welcome. He may be asking you for a little bit too much of your time, your effort. So there's a balance that's got to be achieved here between the two of you. And that balance, I think, is important, because otherwise you, Christy, will be overloaded. You'll be overloaded with the amount of effort that you're putting in. And I want to see this relationship being a little bit more equal than it appears to be at the moment. Now, he's got great feelings for you, so let's not get things in the wrong order. We can focus and we can think about the practical side of living together a little bit too much, but the fundamental benefit here is that you have a great deal of attraction for him. So he looks at you and he feels very soft towards you. He sees you as being very attractive and fundamentally a woman, a person who can give him a good life, a lot that you can offer here for him. And here we've got two characters. We've got you here looking strong and very determined and able. You know, you're a capable person. You, Christy, you can take care of yourself really well. And he, I think, is lovely, but he's just a bit more laid back than you. Lots of relationships work really well on this basis, but I feel that he has had it a bit easier with female connections in the past, and this may well ride through into your relationship. So you just need to be a little careful and a little cautious. I think it will stay the course though, as long as you have all of those issues really laying out on the table first of all. You will be looking for a new agreement. It's like you're getting together and you're having a new agreement together. And this, again, balance and harmony coming through for you in the Temperance card, which you have here from my romantic deck. So this is you really trying to smooth out all of those rough edges and make him a wonderful partner to have, a person that you can be proud of. And he is quite determined here to take his time to do things in his own way, in his own style, but that does not detract from the power of love that is shown here between you. Now, I'm just going to get my rose quartz crystal. This is just over here, and it's lovely. It's a dusky pink rose quartz crystal ball, and I'm just going to light that one up so that we can really have a look and see. We've got some lights in the room here, and I can see here that, you know, where you really want to be is permanently sort of in this phase of love. I think you want love and adoration, and we all do, and that's perfectly acceptable. You should demand it. You don't want to have just a limited amount. Have you given him keys yet, Kirsty? Has he got keys to the door?
Have I got what now?
Has he got keys
to the door?
Yeah. Has he got them?
What do you mean,
yeah?
like our house?
Yeah. Yeah. Does he have
like
his own keys?
We live together. He lives with me. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's got his own keys to the door, because there's keys that are here that seem to have gone missing. So it's always symbolic of really being careful as to who has the ownership of the house. If it's jointed, if you're together, then it's going to work very well. But be careful that you don't lose those keys, all right? Otherwise, I wouldn't see them here in the crystal. And I feel that, yeah, it's important that you look very, very carefully at how you're going to share the space between you. There's a special anniversary, a special moment that is coming up, and this is going to be two. There's two. One late January, so that's this week. This week you will be making a commitment, a deeper commitment to each other. And then early in March, the first week of March is here, and that's significant as well. I do see a church around, and there's a church sort of locally that you may need to go to for some occasion. It's a joyous occasion, and I feel that you will be, I think celebrating some sort of service. It's not anything that is dark and gloomy. There's no death or anything like that you'll be attending, but this is about the two of you, and I feel that you're laying flowers there. There's flowers that you're giving here. I feel that there might be an engagement or some sort of exchange. There's an exchange of rings, an exchange of promises as well. You will be attending. I'm not sure whether this is you yourself, but certainly in your family there are, and friends, those extended friends, there are some really joyous moments. Christy, do you have a sister who seems to be struggling a bit at the moment? I just want to go to a sister of yours or a very close female friend. Okay. Is she having a hard time right now, your sister?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I felt that her energy was there and very much around you and, relying upon some good advice that you are giving her and also relying upon some support as well that she really does need. She's a lovely person. She's sort of lost her way a bit and it's not her fault. That's what I want to say. It just doesn't seem to be really anything to do with her. It's all the things that have happened to her, but she's got to get a little bit stronger here, Kirsty. She's really got to lift her head up, sort of look at the world, smile straight towards them, and be very prominent, really prominent in her community. So something around her area is really going to be making a difference. So there's something that's happening perhaps in her community where she lives, and she really does have to look long and hard at who it is that she can reach out to for some support, and that's going to be you here, Christy. So let's have a look now at the two of you again. I've got a lady that's with you in spirit. In fact, there are two ladies together, and they're holding up like a totem pole. A totem pole is, really just a symbol of showing you the way to go and really helping you to define your own beliefs as well, and helping you to define what you are doing with your own psychic development, because you're very intuitive here, Christy. I think you've got a lot of ability. It's latent ability. It's under the surface, and it is going to be asked to be called upon. I feel that that's something that those spirits around you are saying, look, come on, we want you to do a little bit more. We want you to explore a little bit more about how you can make things happen here for yourself. So, Christy, I feel that that's important. Do you feel that as well? Do you empathize with that? Do you?
Oh yeah, I'm a psychic medium, so that's how I make my money. But I've gotten distracted from it, and the big messages do my work. He left a couple of months ago, and we had a separation, and that really messed me up, and I quit kind of doing my work. And I don't always listen to my guides when it comes to me and him. We got the twin flame dynamic, so it gets complicated. I keep looking for that validation. When I don't, my guides say I don't need it,
I think we all need validation. We all need to have those signposts. I see your partner here as being a bit like a twin spark that, is come into your life to ignite you and to make you aware of that pathway that you're on. But also I think that it's complex, it's difficult, it's not an easy relationship to succeed with. But that isn't what you're here for. You're here to grow and to develop. And then I feel that there's another journey for you to take a little bit further on. And that there is this route. It seems to be, if you're living here, and say this crystal ball here is your home, that's your house, that's where you are, and that's where your light is shining, then as you come around the crystal, I want to take you really going to the right and then down here to the left, and this is where you should be. And this is where I see a church. It's sort of behind the scenes, and maybe that's going to be a starting point as well, where you are laying down some part of yourself that is going to give you a great deal of purity. It's a pureness that's in your heart, and that's what you're being given here from Spirit this evening from Spirit Tonight. So you're going to be working massively, and you will be taking lots of initiative. Lots of people are following you. Lots of people are coming forward as well to want to share in your journey. So I feel that that's really important. The temptation is here around you. This is the devil card in the tarot. You know what this means. It's all about negotiations, temptations, and also that level of attraction that I feel is there with your partner. You know, he keeps coming back, and even though it's difficult for you, he will keep coming back. He is not going to let you go because you're growing together. But I'm concerned about the lost keys. I'm concerned that just in that one image that you may reach a crescendo very soon. Watch for the end of this week where you just suddenly want to throw everything away and say, okay, can't do this, going to go another route. And then by the first week in March, you will identify that has changed. It's really changed. Christy, do you have an Elizabeth?
Does that mean
around?
him moving out?
No, I don't think he will move out. I think he's staying there. He's popping in and out. He's coming and going, but seems to be back again by the beginning of March. So it's off and on, off and on. The temperature between you has got to be lowered. You know, there's quite a lot of hot air that I feel that is here. But I do see him caring for you. I really do. And make sure that you're quite transparent with everything that you say to him, and that this part of your relationship now is going to be on equal terms. Want to give you Elizabeth. Do you have an Elizabeth around you at the moment here, Christy?
No.
You don't? No. Well, watch for that name, because I feel that this is a lady who is coming in to help you, and she's helping your heart. So going to wish you cheerio and the best of luck in your relationship. And I'm Eleanor Grace here, guys. I'm from London in the UK, and I'm looking forward to taking your calls on a private reading. You can get through to me on gracedestiny.com. You can also see me live on my live streams on Facebook, and you can connect in any of those ways and book a reading or perhaps go through to my team. So I'm going to wish you cheerio and make a wish, shall we? Just all of us, just make a wish onto the crystal ball, blow a wish into the center, and make that wish for love, safety, and keeping well. And that's what I'm going to do. Wish you well, blow you a kiss or a wish. Bye-bye, and see you next time.